always great to have you with us. Into the defensive details. Now the turnover on Miami. They've averaged 20 turnovers a game against Charlotte. And Zeller.
Dragic is wincing a little bit. He got hit in the eye at the other end of the floor.
Come on. Williams, do-it-all pro in his 12th year out of North Carolina. And Batum, a 6'8" off guard who can create games behind the Pistons and Bulls, and a game and a half behind the Heat and Bucks. What a nice drive.
Coach Bolster was addressing that before the game, how efficiently Hassan has played, even though the stats don't show.
Look at that. Look at that work by Whiteside.
To make sure he looks first, give it a little fake with the pass.
Marvin Williams makes a little 8
defensively.
Magruder defending Babbitt. Crowded him and fouled him. Good start offensively for the Heat. 3 for 12 shooting with 3 turnovers. Nice handoff by Batum. Whiteside went to help. Magruder driving on Lamb and finishing as a starter.
Left hand never touched the ball.
Game even at 11. This is Jeremy Lamb, former Oklahoma City Thunder. That's Lamb, and that's good. Whiteside this year 4th in the league in blocks. James Johnson put it in left in the first quarter. This is Johnny O'Brien III assisting Batum.
And that left James Johnson with the advantage on his man.
Roberts knocks it down. Let's turn it over for just the second time.
Jay Rich got back into the play, didn't he?
That's great to see the
O'Brien. He's down at the other end.
Ellington, kaboom! Ellington with the steal. Hits ahead for Richardson. Dragic on the foul.
Yeah, the Heat.
10-0 Heat in this quarter.
And Eric, we talked about it earlier. The Heat are eating up that second unit.
Which team not very deep this year. Injuries to Frank Kaminsky and Lamont Sessions have hurt them. Willie Reed within in any other stop in his 8-year career. Nice block by Lamb. Retaken by Richardson. Lead by 5. Kemba Walker back in for Charlotte, says Cody Zeller. And you knew by 2. 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Ellington squares and delivers. Hurricanes will play North Carolina tomorrow at noon. That's a good watch.
Kids of all ages and further proof that the Miami Heat and NBA teams. Eric and Tony.
Get you off balance, but Jay Rich does a pretty good job.
Dragic for 3. It trickles in. Whiteside has only 2 field goal attempts thus far. Richardson on the catch and finish. Oh my, by James Johnson.
What a recovery.
Good transition defense by Charlotte. Waiters open for 3. Kaboom! Just under 4 minutes left in the first half. Fun to watch great defenders play. Babbitt for 3. For his last 34 over a 12-game stretch. That's almost 67% shooting from downtown.
New York.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist hits the pull-up. Team the 3 run follows Miami's 11-0 run. Walker. It's good. First half here in Miami. Heat now trailing by 1. Dragic. The bump and then the pass. Richardson on the point guard. Kemba Walker. Oh, that's excellent pick and roll with a... Charlotte's hit 6 straight shots. And Walker makes it 7.
Bench out there.
He was 0 for 4 in the first quarter. He's made all 5 of his shots here in the second. That's a big 3.
He's being more active on the high pick and roll.
Kidd-Gilchrist turns the corner. And that time Whiteside didn't help downtown. Eric Spoelstra proud of his top 10 defense. Dragic fouled by Zeller, finished in. Marvin Williams, quick 3. It's good.
That's his bread and butter right
by 6. A 9-3 run for the Hornets. Babbitt. Kaboom. Magruder sets up Waiters, steps back from downtown. Kaboom!
Magruder that time.
Kemba Walker off balance, finds Marvin Williams, who hits the run. Rebound.
Whiteside got a block on that. He got a piece of it.
That's his 3rd block of the game. Waiters, yes sir, and a foul. 5.5 left in the 3rd. Nice pass. Babbitt for 3.
You see it
this year. Babbitt has had 4 triples in a game. Did it against the Bucks, did it in Atlanta. Whiteside swatted at it. 70 Miami. 4:50 left in the 3rd. Whiteside from 20. Why not?
Adjustment the Heat made at halftime with Whiteside and Kemba Walker coming off that high screen.
7 on the shot clock. Kidd-Gilchrist has a tough turnover. Miami 10 trays for the 31st time this year, double digits from downtown. Marvin Williams banks it in over the edge.
To really contest the shot by the shooter.
Against Dion Waiters, who has just over 3 minutes left in the third. Lamb zigzagging and score in the third quarter. Zeller switches out to Waiters. Whiteside finally gets the rock. Maneuvers in and slams it down. It's a nice assist from James Johnson, his 5th of the game. Walker rolls it home. This is Bellinelli. Walker open for 3. Walker, another triple.
Boy, James Johnson.
James Johnson, open 3. Kaboom. 5 assists, 3 boards for James Johnson. Bellinelli squares from downtown and knocks it down. 7 on the shot clock. James Johnson. Kaboom. Uses the read screen. Nicely done as he turned on Brian Roberts. 20 points for Dragic. The 3, they allow only 8 a game. The Hornets already have 6. Dragic, Reed, dunks it home. Boy. Out it comes with 4 on the 24. Zeller slips the screen, blocked from behind by James Johnson, the defensive play of the game. James Johnson has been sensational. Dragic on the pitch, Tyler Johnson, kaboom. That is Heat basketball. Tonight with 7 points and 6 rebounds. Heat up 7. They've outscored the Hornets in the fourth 15-3. Batum makes a long corner 2. Johnson, Goran Dragic, and Hassan Whiteside in the game for Miami. This is Waiters. Step back 3. Kaboom! Batum blocked, but went in anyway for Nick Batum. Miami started the night a game and a half behind Chicago and Detroit. The Bulls have already lost. And the Pistons are down 10 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Cody Zeller with a beautiful tip in. He's got 8 points. That's his first score of the second half. We're not out of the woods by any means. It's a 4-point lead for Miami. 2:11 left.
Kind of game we expected.
Stakes getting higher here in the middle of March. 8 on the shot clock. Waiters rising up for a 3. Got another one.
Same spot.
He's got 2 triples in a row, 3 trays in the second half, and 4 overall.
Batum thought he had him twice. Didn't have him either time.
Walker from downtown, that's good. Rebounds in the game, 14 overall. 7 on the 24. The Heat up 4. This is an important possession. Waiters for 3. Got another one! 40 seconds left in the game. Heat up by 7. That'll count.
Oh, my.
And a trip to the free throw line for the best in the NBA, by the way, Charlotte. They shoot 81% for the year. Tyler Johnson able to elude the defense, then threw it away to Kemba Walker. Walker drives in, missed it. Dragic with a rebound. Oh, the Heat caught a major break there as Dragic was fouled by Walker. 15 seconds left. Kemba Walker, oh, the 3 slipped out of his hands right into the large mitts of Whiteside, who will go to the free throw line. Gives him his 7th straight double-double and his 43rd of the year. Whiteside grabs his 15th rebound for good measure, but the most important thing, the Heat grab the win. They have now won 20 of their last 24 games. Their record is now 31-34, and at the moment, they're a half game behind the Chicago Bulls for the 8th and final playoff spot. Depending on Detroit and Indiana, they could be a half game behind the number 7 Pistons as well. So a night of profit and upward mobility for Miami.